So here we are looking at the Burton AK Radial shell, which is new this year. The Radial shell's been around for 3 years now. This is the third year. Or the Radial's been around for 3 years. This is the third year. It always had insulation, like 60 G body, 40 arms, or something like that. And it was a much warmer jacket. And I wasn't going to get the Radial shell, the Radial jacket with the insulation. The Radial insulated, they call it this year. Just because I just wasn't finding days that I was using it enough. I'd rather put a mid layer in and take it out and not have that extra insulation. Even though it's not a lot for most, it's fine. But for me, I run a little warm and sometimes I'm very picky with my mid layers. So I like to have those options to kind of have a standalone shell. That's why you see me wearing this now, and it's a jacket I'll be wearing this winter. And one thing I gotta say, it kind of reacts to light in an interesting way. The closer you get, the shinier it is. The further back, the more matte. And so all around, like looking at it right now, the way I see it, it looks very much like the Burton AK cyclic jacket you see on Burton's website in Mountaineer. It does not look like the picture on Burton's site that you see there. It's definitely much more matte. It doesn't quite have that shine to it, that glimmery thing. And I almost didn't get this jacket. And I was so glad that another rider in our crew, another rider I know, got this jacket. And I went, oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, it looks like the cyclic. But here's what I really like seeing year over year. They've really improved the helmet compatibility with the hoods. It's still not perfect, but it's very doable. I can check my 6, turn side to side. I get some catch here, but it's doable. And I can leave it open a little bit, go down the hill, and that kind of fixes the problem. And that's what I want. I want something that will cinch me up, completely seal me out from the elements when I'm going up the chair. I love being sealed from the elements. And then I like either opening it up or just, you know, getting out for a little regular air as you're breathing heavy and riding down the hill. So I love that. Love this, you know, this real super smooth micro fleece right here as well. You've got not much going on the inside, just kind of like a goggle pocket that I wouldn't really trust putting a goggle in. You've got, you know, jacket to pant integration along with a zip away storm skirt. You've got a little mesh pass pocket. You've got a very sizable media pocket. This doesn't fit like an S8 or anything on the bigger side. You know, the newer iPhones, the newer Samsung S8 phones, none of them really fit in here, which is kind of a bummer. But if you have a smaller phone, they fit in here, it's just that you can't use this. You can't seal it shut. But if you have a smaller phone, you can put this in, take pictures, use the screen grab technology, and even put a card or two in here to carry around as your wallet, and it holds on there. It's got a little leash. So it's a great idea. I just wish it fit bigger phones. Then on top of that, you've got, where is it? Yeah, there we go. A little stash pocket. It's pretty sizable, almost big enough to hold most phones. So that's pretty cool. And then this opens up really wide to get over a glove, no problem. And tightens up pretty well to get a glove over it if you need to as well. Gore-Tex is amazing. We all know that. I'm not really going to speak to that because Gore-Tex is Gore-Tex. You know about that. It's really waterproof. It's close to 30K. I think most say around 25 to 30K, 28, you know, somewhere like that. And then when it comes to breathability, it's more like around 18 to 20K or 20 GM, whatever you call it. But I found that it's very breathable. I love this taffeta liner instead of a mesh liner. It really protects the Gore-Tex membrane in the inside well. And I love these big ass pockets. They're double fleece lined. So, you know, I would love to see a pocket, take one of these pockets and put it over here. Just so you're not like, if you try to put things in both pockets, you might look like you're a mono-breasted guy. Like gynecomastia has affected half of you. But all in all, this jacket, I love the fit, I love the feel. It works really well with my specs in a size large. Maybe a little tight in the shoulders, but overall, a really good jacket. Excellent waterproofing, very strong breathability. You know, they're getting better and better with helmet compatibility with a lot of Burton jackets, and it's one of the few contoured hood Gore-Tex jackets in Burton's line. They like a lot of articulating hoods, and I like that seal where, you know, with the contoured hood, where articulating hoods don't really have that seal. They fold back and look really good when you're not using your hood, but when you're using your hood, it leaves patches, and I've been stuck on lift lines, and it just sucks. You know, it's not stuck on lift lines, stuck on a chairlift for like hours, and it just sucks because you're just really not getting protection everywhere there. So there you have it, Burton Radial Shell.